In 1980, 2.8 billion quarters were slotted into arcade games all over the country. But now arcade games are kind of pieces of nostalgia. So we are here at the Museum of the Moving Image in Astoria, Queens, in New York City to check out some of our favorite classic games. Because they're in museums now. So I'm here with Carl Goodman, who is the executive director of the Museum of the Moving Image, and we are right outside the video arcade exhibit. Carl, can you just tell us a little bit about the exhibit itself?
Sure. Well, Video Arcade is an attempt for us to take a lot of classic video arcade games from our collection and make them available and accessible to the general public who visits the museum.
Awesome.
We focus on the very earliest video arcade games, as well as the very first video or computer game, Space War, that was created in 1962 on a mainframe computer. So you look at the very first attempts to create kind of out-of-home experience where you're playing with a television, which is really how the video game started, with games like Pong, as well as the first home systems, the Magnavox Odyssey.
On that note, do we maybe want to head in and play some of them? I'll play, yeah. This is a classic.
Mortal Kombat was really the first use of digitized photographic imagery. You see that a certain degree of, let's call it realism, as these two-dimensional, very flat characters do at least take on the look of real people. It also is an extremely well-designed game. Qbert isn't working in one respect that most people won't know, which is that when Qbert falls off the pyramid, you actually hear a physical knocking sound inside the cabinet, as if he fell off the screen and into the cabinet.
So this is the room of space and sports.
Here in this room we have Galaxy Force 2, a real rarity, which integrated complex hydraulics from military aircraft simulators into a space game. As Zaxxon, one of the very first isometric video games that gave you the sense of moving in a 3D space, even though the graphics are two-dimensional.
So maybe the best part of this exhibit is the fact that you can actually play the games.
If we did all of this and visitors couldn't play the games, it would be extremely disappointing.
Well, it has been fun walking through the exhibit, but I am going to get myself some tokens and play some games. Oh, I love that sound. Bye.